There used to be a sign in Suzanne Park not far from here, and it said, "Please do not feed the geese. It is a mistaken kindness." And I love that. It was a mistaken kindness, and explained that by feeding the geese, especially like if you have a particularly warm winter, they may just stay in Missouri instead of flying south, and depending on human food. And then you have a couple stretches of weeks where it's very cold and nobody's there feeding them, and the geese, is too late to fly south, and they're starving to death because they don't know how to provide themselves as geese. So the kindness of, I'm going to go feed the geese, I'm going to give them a free meal. Oh, that's a nice thing to do. But if it ruins their ability to feed themselves, it's a mistaken kindness. And so it is. A lot of times, not just government welfare programs, but church programs can destroy and damage people because it teaches them to be dependent upon the church or the civil government. And what happens? Well, the ambition is lost. And a lot of times it breaks up the family, makes it really easy for families to break apart. When broken families are subsidized by a check with no questions asked, free money destroys people. Destroys people. Destroys community. Makes it easy when people are struggling in a marriage, and then all of a sudden you hear that, we'll pay you money to break up. That's very bad for the family. And you know what? Churches can do the same thing. We can be guilty of enabling. And so deacons need to be full of the Spirit and wisdom. Also, wisdom to be able to identify a con. There's a lot of people, I don't know that this was the case here, but there's a lot of con artists when free things are being given out. There's a lot of con artists. There's a lot of people that make a whole lot of money because they're really good at looking pitiful. And they're able to entice people to, I wonder sometimes what these guys make that hold the sign that says, homeless, anything will help, God bless. How much money are these guys making? And what are they doing with it? Because it's actually, especially a man, a man is, we're so associated with the work that we do. It brings so much meaning to our lives. Just getting a handout, it destroys a man's dignity. It does, and it's destructive. It enables addiction to flourish a lot of times. So the deacons needed to be full of the Spirit and wisdom.